Hey, welcome or welcome back to 4F Beauty. When will I be YouTube famous? I don't know. I do know this top is annoying me though because it keeps sliding. It's meant to be a Bardot top and it keeps sliding up, but that's my problem, not yours. The look today is a blue and green bright summery look as requested by Gemma, and of course I had to use this one again because it's just too good a palette not to use. So if you want to see exactly which colours I used and how I created this beautiful summery look, you are in exactly the right place. Here comes your tutorial. Hey, welcome back from the intro. I had a request to film either a blue or a green eye look using this, so I'm going to do a blue and a green eye look, or a green and a blue. I haven't quite decided yet. But for those of you who haven't already seen my first impression review of this, these are the colours. Pretty stunning, huh? Does that not just scream summer to you? Yeah, no. And of course, my 10% discount code still works for this. Code is BOMBER, BOMBER, because that has been my nickname since about 2001. So it's nearly as well, it's nearly old enough to vote. Damn, that makes me sound old. Right, I have, as always, got my colour switch. In terms of what is already on my face, I did not do foundation, way too blooming hot. But I did stick some of this NYX Honey Do Me Up primer on. Feels really nice and cooling actually, and has got the little gold flakes in it, very similar to the ridiculously expensive YSL blurring primer. So I thought I'd give that a go. I think that's about 15 quid. I got it in with a load of other stuff, so yeah, don't quote me. Winky Lux bronzer, L'Oreal Peach blush, L'Oreal Brow Expert, and Barry M, what's this called? Take a Brow setting gel. And then, just to cool me down more than anything else, this Colourpop Amethyst Crystal Priming Spray, which smells just like fresh melon. Gorgeous. So that's basically what I've got on my face at the moment. I've got a little bit of nipple cream on my lips because this dry weather is coming for me right now. I'm going to start off with my Spectrum B06 and I'm going to zoom you in and I'm going to pop some colour on these eyes. Now, as you know, I don't use an eye primer. I've actually used a mixture of the Revolution Conceal and Define in 0.5 and in 1. And just, I've set that with my Coty Airspun today, so yeah. Okay. Right, as always, I'm going to go into coconut milk and reset over my lids because powders from the same palette do tend to blend best on themselves. And this has got ever such a slight sheen to it as well, so it's you could use it actually just as a brow bone highlight if you wanted, but I quite like to pop this all over to blend the rest of the shadows on. So how's your day been so far? What's it like? I'm actually filming in daylight because it's a little bit cooler today, though yes, I do have the fan on because it's not that cool. Apparently, according to some of the trash rags, we've got another 40 days of this. I wouldn't mind if we had dry heat, but we have very, very humid heat here. which means that you sweat but it doesn't evaporate off your face, so you keep feeling so hot all the time. It's absolutely killing me with my fibro. Right, still with the same brush, I'm going to go into lemon and lime. I love the fact that these are all named after slushy flavours, hence the slush palette obviously. Right, I'm going to, as you can see, I'm just following my eyeball here, because when I look straight ahead you can see on my mobile lid, so I don't have hooded eyes. If you don't see that when you look straight ahead, just get a thin brush or a pencil brush and with your eye open just sketch where you need your crease to be. Now obviously that's going to lift it up closer to your brow, so you might want a smaller brush to start off with. One of the benefits of having deep set eyes is that you have a nice lot of lid space to play with. It also means you permanently have dark circles, whether you've got enough sleep or not. And as always, once I've windscreen wiped across, I then go in with twirling motions to make sure that, because of my age and the amount of weight I've lost, my lids do this a lot. You can see that crease? And if I don't do circular motions, I end up with patches of skin where I don't have any colour on, which is a dead giveaway that you're getting old, folks. And I've also noticed in the last few weeks that I'm getting lots of vertical crease lines coming down here, which makes it very difficult just here for me when I'm blending shadows out. I have to pay a little bit more attention to there. But as you can see, the amount of pigment from this colour that's gone on is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. A wonderful sort of acidy yellow green. Really pretty. Does make me think of summer. It really does. And I think lemon and lime is just the perfect name for the shade as well. It really is citrusy, isn't it? I'm blithering away here, aren't I just really like this palette. In terms of blendability, I would say it is as good, if not possibly a little bit better, than the Jeffree Star ones. And I'm just going to wait for you to pick yourself back up off the floor, because if you know me, you know that I've rated Jeffree's shadows as the best for years now. So the fact that this comes so close that it's difficult to tell them apart is an awesome compliment to September Rose. I've been told by at least 3 different people so far that they've used my code and saved money, and they're all loving the palette too, which is awesome. Right, I've using my colour switch, taken all that colour off, and I'm now going to go into Cucumber Lime with the same brush. And I'm going to repeat the process, but obviously I'm not going to take this one quite as high as I did the lemon and lime. I had a comment the other day about why I don't do the other eye off camera to shorten the tutorials. I could do that, but I know it's kind of been a conscious decision of mine to not do that. When I first started learning how to blend and, you know, different modern ways of wearing shadow, I followed a lot of tutorials, and it really bugged me when they do one eye and go, right, I'm just going to do the other eye off camera now, because I'd have to rewind it to watch it again, but do it in reverse for the other eye. And I just found it very confusing. Or if they sort of like sped it up, and you're like, hang on a minute, you're moving on to the next step, I haven't even finished getting colour on my lid yet, let alone blending it out. And it used to really frustrate me, having to keep press pause. And I don't know about you, but I watch most of my YouTube stuff on my phone, so my screen lock would keep coming on, and Very frustrating. So I was determined when I started mine that I wasn't going to speed things up, and if I do stuff off camera, it's only stuff like eyeliner, where I've got actually a separate mini tutorial for. So, and sometimes I'll do my eyeliner on screen, it depends. Depends what mood I'm in, how bad my fibro is, because sometimes when I'm doing that, my hand shakes a lot, so I have to do it really, really slowly, otherwise I get a squiggly line. So that's why you'll see me doing, or you won't see me doing it on camera, is if I'm having a bad day fibro-wise. But there is, like I said, a separate tutorial under mini tutorials in the playlist where you can see how I apply. Just look how beautiful that is. Right, I'm going to take all the colour off of this brush. I'm just going to pick up a little bit of the lemon and lime again and just buff over where cucumber lime meets it, because I just want to keep that citrus colour at the top there. And the way I see it is, if you're quicker than me at blending, you can always speed the tutorial up to go through it quicker. There's a speed widget down in that corner, I think, where you can set me to like 1.5 speed or 2, whatever. Plus it gives you a better idea of how long it's actually going to take you to do the look. Like I said, if you just want a quick wit, you can always speed me up through this bit. Or you can play me at this speed and just join in. Oh, I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. It was Gemma that requested a blue or green, and I'd already done a blue one for her, so I thought I'd do green this time. Right, I'm going to go in with a brush from The Balm called Crease Love and Happiness, and it's just a slightly more tapered brush but still loosely packed. And I'm going to go into Sour Apple. And I'm going to lay some pigment down on this corner here. And just fluff that out a little bit. Oh, it looks so good on the viewfinder. Looks pretty good in my mirror as well, I've got to be honest. I'm just going to lay that through the crease. And like I said, I can actually just follow my eyeball, but you need to follow wherever your crease needs to be. And I'm literally just blending on that crease. I'm not taking it up my eye at all. So I'm tilting my head back so that you can see what I'm doing properly. And I'm literally just blending that. I'm just going to take all the colour off the brush from it because I don't want to add any more pigment to it. And just buff where that meets the cucumber lime. So we have a nice sort of seamless blend between the three greens that I've used so far. That is so pretty. I don't want to normally do an all green eye because with my eyes being green anyway, there's that old adage that, you know, if you've got green eyes you shouldn't wear green eyeshadow, but I actually think it brings the green out in my eyes when I wear green, particularly when I did that khaki look where it was the sort of the khaki green that I used was exactly the shade of my eyes, and that really did emphasise the colour of my eyes, which was lovely. Obviously you can use complementary colours, so for me that would be like a purple or a grey. Works well with green eyes. But there's no reason why you can't use, you know, if you've got blue eyes, wear blue shadow. If you've got brown eyes, wear brown shadow. You know, break the rules. The only rule that there should be in makeup is have fun. So again, blending that out. I think I need to add just a wee bit more pigment this side. Just on the outer edge here. I don't think I laid as much down as I did on the other eye. The problem with high definition cameras like I've got is that it shows you things that you don't normally see with your normal eye. So it can be a little frustrating sometimes when I'm editing stuff and I look at it on the high def and I'm like, that looked blended in real life. I'm just going to get the brush that I used to do my concealer just to sharpen those edges up. Nice, 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 nice. And then, should I do green under the eye or should I do blue? Should I do purple? Ooh, decisions, decisions. I think I might go in with sour cherry. I've not tried that colour yet. I'm just gonna run that under those lashes there. Because obviously red is the complementary colour to green, so ooh, I like that. I do love doing fun things with makeup and putting colours together that people wouldn't normally put together. Well, what's the point in makeup if you can't have fun with it? Can't relate, to quote Jeffrey. Oh, did you see him going in on Kat Von D? Oh, that's not before time. She's been running her mouth about him for ages. And he's kept her, well, as far as Jeffrey is concerned, quite a dignified silence for him. But he let rip on his video the other day. If you haven't seen it, it's where he uses old makeup that's expired and brands that don't like him. Which is definitely worth a watch. Now what colour should I put here? I think I might go in with a bit of orange soda, which is gorgeous neon orange. Just blend that into the sour cherry. Super bright, loving this. Absolutely love it. I love when palettes have, when you put the pigment on your eye and start blending it, that it still has the depth of colour that show up in the palette. I hate it when you sort of, you lay the pigment down and it looks like it does in the palette and then you start blending it and you lose all colour. I mean, you can see that's definitely not the case here. This is colourful. I am loving it. Loving it, loving it. Loving it like this. Right. And now I'm going to go in with a flat, come on, thank you, packer style brush. And I'm going to pick up Blue Lagoon. Look at that pigment. Hello. Then I'm just going to spritz it with a bit of setting spray. And I'm going to add, oh wow, I'm going to add this to the 2/3 of the lid that hasn't got any colour on it yet. Ooh, beautiful. Stunning, stunning blue. I'm doing my goddaughter's makeup for her prom, and I might just have to use this blue on her because it's gorgeous. What do you think, Caitlin, if you're watching it? Do you want this blue? Obviously not with all these bright colours with it, but the blue that I've just put on the lid, do you want that? I think you probably will. I love how, even though it's a blue, because it's with the greens, it's looking like more of an aqua. Whereas when I used it, when I first used the palette, it's definitely blue. But I love that it comes across as an aqua colour like this. That's so pretty. Just going to bring a little bit into the inner corner there. Ooh, pretty, 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 pretty. Right, I am going to pause you and I'm going to do my eyeliner off camera because I'm having a bit of a bad day fibro wise, and this video will be 6 hours long. So, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. And I'm back. I thought to match my summery look, I'd use this Revolution Pro white eyeliner today, just for a change. Barry M, That's How I Roll waterproof mascara. The lippy is a NYX duochromatic in shade Gypsy Dreams. And I just thought it finished the look off really nicely. The highlighter, which I've actually used in the corner of the eyes, brow bone, and basically everywhere else, is this Wet n Wild in Diamond Lily. And I'm super excited that we're going to be able to get Wet n Wild in the UK now. To find out how, you're just going to have to watch my Hell Yeah Whoa No, I think episode 11, I think. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it's inspired you to mix some blues and greens and bright colours and just really go for it and have a lovely summery look. What is okay, my hair appears to be having its own little party back there. So like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe. If you subscribe, don't forget to hit that little bell, and when you hit the bell, make sure you choose all notifications, not just some, and then you'll get to see every time I upload another one of these videos. All that remains for me to say is you'll stay fabulous, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now. Even my hair's waving at you.